Your imagination is able to do all that you ask in proportion to the degree of your subjective attention. That's complicated, but it's basically what I've just explained. Your imagination, your mind, your thoughts, where materialization begins and ends, is able to do all that you ask in proportion to the degree of your subjective attention. How much are you willing to hang on to it, not because it's something that you want so bad, but it's because it's something that you already are. You're already it. Okay? And so all of your attention that you place on your wish being fulfilled is subjective. It's yours. Nothing outside of you, nothing that comes along in the circumstances of your life can change that. You have to discipline yourself to get to that place. You access divine cooperation by staying in the state of what you have imagined with your subjective attention. This is how you harden an imaginative wish into a material reality, by staying in that state. It ultimately has to become your reality. You will act upon it because your subconscious mind will start offering you up experiences to match up to that. And when I started writing the book and I do that, that's why when I start to write a book, I already have the cover of the book and the jacket and the title sitting in front of me, and I look at it every single day. It's already done. All I have to do is be the conduit to let it happen. I do the same thing when I give a talk like this. You think I take this for granted? You think I believe that I can get up here and talk for 3 hours without notes and make it interesting and compelling and give you something new? And so you think I take that for granted? I bust my ass doing this. People tell me you make it look so easy. There's nothing easy about it. I have already imagined all of this. I've already lived with this, and my kids all know. Don't bug me an hour and a half or 2 hours before I speak. Don't call me. Don't knock on my door. Don't ask me any questions. Don't ask me what you're wearing. Don't ask me anything. I am already completing this talk. And now I can come out here and I can allow divine mind to work through me because my subconscious mind has given me all of the experiences that I need. Picturing the future without assuming the feeling is simply called futile daydreaming. Let me say it again. Picturing the future without assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled is just idle, futile daydreaming. That's all that is. You have to assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. You have to say that 1,000 times a day until you really get it. I said this already, use the last 5 minutes to awaken in your awakened state, to assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Why not review what it is that you want and what you already are instead of what you can't have and what's not working? Because that's what you've been doing for your lifetime. That's why you use all of these excuses. You become a prisoner to them. They become true for you when, in fact, if you put them to the test, there's nothing true about them at all. The only reason that you keep using them is you keep contemplating what you don't want and what you can't have. And great spiritual masters and those who are great achievers, they don't put their attention. I learned that from my teacher, Abraham Maslow, back in the 1960s. He said, self-actualizing people never put their attention on what's wrong or on what's missing. He said, if you want to be a great therapist, don't talk to people about their problems. Give them 5 minutes. And then spend the rest of the time on solutions, on what you're going to do about it and what's possible for you and what you can make happen. And get them to leave your office knowing within that they're already what they want to be. Your imagination is this incredible gift from which all things originate, to which all things return. That's you and God at work. Experience in your imagination what you would experience in reality as if it had already achieved, if you'd already achieved it. Not as an onlooker thinking of the end, but as a participant thinking from the end. Make it pleasurable. Okay, so this substance that I'm speaking about here is consciousness. It's called consciousness. It is your imagination which forms consciousness, this substance, into concepts which are then manifested as conditions and circumstances and physical objects. So it's your imagination which takes consciousness and turns it into concepts which when they're manifested, they come out as conditions or circumstances and physical objects. Thus imagination made your world. This supreme truth is, with but few exceptions, man is not conscious of it. Most of us simply are not conscious of the fact that within us we have the ability to take consciousness, move it in our imagination into circumstances, move it into conceptualizations, and then move it into form through our imagination. That you have the ability to do that. You can become a manifester if you think from the end.